organization, we partner with Mission 89 for some years because we believe that sport should be a place for young people in a healthy environment and far from exploitation. It's our duty as an organization which is present worldwide. So I understand you don't know what IOM is. So it's an international organization present in more than 180 countries.
I'd like to also thank our amazing partners, first and foremost, IOM. We've been working together with IOM for several years now, and they're very much aligned with our mission as we are with theirs, and they've been fantastic partners. A special also thank you to Laurent, because Laurent was from the very beginning a key supporter of the organization and its objectives.
But how big is the problem now of trafficking in football specifically?
As it is right now, with the male FIFA football event regulation coming to us in December 2022, the rate of human trafficking through football in Africa has reduced. Yes, because the March edition of RSPP stated clearly that for players to travel for a trial outside Nigeria, there's a particular form and field and the club that is going, and the player must go before and submit up to FIFA before moving on. So without that form, there is no way a player will travel for a trial or anything. So if an agent approach you and telling you it will take you somewhere without that form, that is fake. That is red flag.
Thank you. Unfortunately, there's a huge lack of data on trafficking in sports. So we have sporadic numbers. A few years ago, there was one report on 25,000 footballers in Europe only, which had been trafficked. That is worldwide increase. It's not only in football, it's in sports, actually, in also other types of sports. But we receive requests from places, but it's not that there is a system of calculating or getting those data and centralized by any agents for the time being. It's due to the fact that not everybody understands that there is actually a form of trafficking in sport. They do not consider it. There is no legal definition. So it's not that if you don't have this framework, there is no system for collecting data and reporting. But as an organization, we receive requests to support some, and we know that it's happening. Also, the victims, the people themselves, are not reporting because if they have left their family to a certain place, they do not dare saying to their family back that they have been trafficked, because it's a shame. There's such a hope in those individuals that they cannot, that's why they are trapped actually. They cannot say that they are exploited or they have been exploited. So they pretend that everything goes well, so they never report. But they end up in streets, they end up in other forms of exploitation, and that's how we know then that they have been actually recruited through people and through fake agents. So that's how we actually know that it exists and continues to exist. So it's nice to see that FIFA is aware and is working on it, because it's extremely important to indeed put in place a mechanism by which any recruitment goes through, or is scrutinized and goes through a legal process, because that is a part of the prevention measures, ensuring that the contract you sign has been endorsed and recognized as not fake, that the conditions of work are written, that the passports are not confiscated, that people are receiving the payment, which sometimes is not the case.
In my day, when I was trafficked and dogged in Cape Verde, it was pure ignorance. There was no internet, there was no information. people like Mr. Sodiki did exist at the time. So anybody who dressed like this shows up, or dressed like you shows up with one picture with one white person is a demigod. This is talking about the mid-90s. But today, one of the things that I've noticed, and Mr. Prince will agree with me, is the fact that the parents are not the ones that are forcing the trafficking to happen. So, with what Sodiki said, which is a fact, there is also the part where last year match I was in Dubai and I saw about 2,300 Nigerians who are stuck. And I remember speaking to Lerina there, who are stuck in Dubai. They can go forward, they are too ashamed to come. So when you go in Dubai, they are in a place called Sharjah. If you've ever been to the UAE, you know that Dubai is like the Ikoyi, and then there is the Fajura, the other part. So in Sharjah is, if you blindfold you and take it to Sharjah, you practically think you're in Benin.
Me, I'm looking at a football career. Here in Africa is very hard, and seeing football here in Africa is the toughest career anyone would choose to play. So here and there we hear a lot of bad comments. What you are doing, you're wasting your time. What you want to do is impossible. So it's a very big career we are chasing here.
I don't think the educational system in Nigeria supports you playing football and going to school properly. I think so.